Did Shaden transfer over? Bro, that speed shit is crazy, bro. Did he do that shit on purpose?
Yeah, baby. You know I'm here.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Urkel, I was gonna ask the question in
Urkel,
his
you're
face.
echoing.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Well, I can ask
Yeah,
it
what
to the room.
happened with
Whatever.
Shaden's? I mean, I am Speed. My bad. What happened to him, Merkel?
But I
I
was
just
gonna ask the question like, okay, if Steph would have lost the way Bron lost in 2014, like I feel like any argument that we would try to make for Steph, like we would get laughed out of the building. But because it's LeBron in 2014, yeah, he lost by a record margin or whatever. And it's like, oh, it's okay. He's still the GOAT though. Like, I don't think anyone else would get away with that. Like, are you
No,
serious?
it's because
Right.
Bron has a track record of winning. That's why you just have to be like. That's why people could just sweep it underneath the rug. That's all it is.
My
Is
thing
it
is
really
like,
a track
like
record of winning?
Bro,
When
what
he
do you
won,
mean? He got to the
what,
finals.
what
I'm
do
talking
you mean
about
a
just like
track
what did he
record of
win?
winning?
just getting to the finals, like in '07, him getting to
No,
that
man,
finals.
that
That's
don't
that's
Crazy.
not
count, bro.
winning.
You gotta
That's
win
losing.
this shit, man. You
That's
can't
losing.
just,
Bro, but
you
like,
know.
okay, but okay, I understand. Okay, I get what y'all saying. I get that you have to win, but considering the circumstances and the team that he played against, the Spurs, once again, who did he have on his team when he played them? Was it Jonas Ilgauskas was the second player? I think is the second best player. Like that's
Man,
crazy. The fact that he even got to the finals with that team.
is it really,
Oh,
bro?
Brother,
7?
you
Come
just
on, that
said,
team
with
was
Bro,
all
hold
due
on,
fucking
hold on, hold
shit.
on.
respect,
Let me
you
say this.
just
Let me
said a
say this. Let
track
me
record
add.
of
Hold up,
winning, and
hold up,
then
hold up.
said,
Real
I
quick, real
understand
quick,
that you
real
need to
quick,
win.
real quick. Let me add context to this. Y'all got to remember the Cavs in '07 faced two straight 40-something win teams in the
They did
first
do that.
round, second
They
round,
did
and
do
in the
that.
conference
Yep.
finals. They had the Pistons with no Ben Wallace, bro. Come on, man.
I'm not
Come on, man.
saying that that's not true, but I ain't gonna lie. But the way that he dominated them was like, damn, Bron is that nigga.
Okay, so
Uh,
that's very different than a track record of winning. Because
That's
when you
not
say a
winning.
track record of winning, you're talking about championships.
Okay, okay, you're right. I mean, getting to the
So
finals
be
just in
be
general.
be clear about what you're trying to present.
But I mean,
Because it's hard to
winning
follow.
is okay. Yeah, that is true because most people contextualize winning into just winning the championship. I consider winning just winning in general because Chris Paul's a winner, in my opinion. He hasn't won a championship, but he
That,
is indeed a winner because
that's
throughout his
being
career,
that's
every
being
team he's gone
superficial
through is a
though.
50-win team.
Okay,
Being
so let's
superficial.
say you're not talking championships and you're
I
talking
would say
about
Chris
a
Paul is
track
just a
record of
floor
winning.
raising player, but yeah.
Okay, but
yeah, I
if
think
you
you can
don't
be a
want to, if you
winner
don't want to
without
talk, hold on.
having
If
won
you
a
don't want to
title.
talk about, if you're not using championships as your benchmark for a track record of winning, doesn't that make 2014 even worse? How does it make it any better?
I'm not saying that he should have. I'm not saying that he should have lost the way he did. I'm not. I don't like the way he. I don't like the way he went out personally. But wait, hold on, I ain't gonna lie, bro. What was the original argument? Because I'm getting off track. Before I get off track, bro.
Jesus Christ!
Before I
No,
even
Don't
feel me,
even
I don't
go.
want to go
Don't
on a
even get
tangent.
We're
started on
trying to answer
2011.
all these
Don't
questions
even go
and
to
shit. I get it.
2011 now.
I get it.
Okay, wait, what you said?
You're all over the place.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie,
Point.
yeah, bro.
Look,
Because
at
we keep
one
taking the
point,
conversation different
excuses
places, and I get lost,
simply
so, bro.
run out because that's literally fact, right? When you talk basketball fact and you get rid of all the narrative bullshit and you objectify things as much as possible and try to step back and observe and understand and analyze and just go through the sequence of events, whether you were there, whether you weren't there, doesn't matter how old you were, right? You start to run out of excuses. It's as simple as that.
I'm not giving him a. I'm not excusing what he did, but I'm saying it just for what he's done over his career. I don't think it's right to knock him for not showing. Okay, well, he quit. Like he had the 2011 finals. Cool, that happened. He had the 2014 finals that happened, and he had 2018 where he broke his hand on the fire extinguisher. Right? Like, okay, that's cool, but he made 11 finals. Like, honestly, Bron is like damn near. Like, it's gonna sound crazy. Like, damn near modern day. Like, he's damn near our Bill Russell, bro.
It's
Because
Shaden. We're acknowledging the whole thing about okay, LeBron is like quitting during series and shit. Imagine if that narrative was tied to Steph Curry. You know how bad that shit would
Steph
be.
can't do that because Steph is the underdog. That's just a privilege of just being number one your whole life. That's just a privilege that LeBron's has. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying it's not true.
Okay, we get what you're saying. Wow. Okay. So he's saying that LeBron isn't held to as higher standards as other people because he's expected to be great. But if you're expected to be great, then shouldn't you hold him to the highest standards if you expect him to be so great? compared to an
He
underdog.
should, but that's just
But
not
people have
working.
always held him to the highest standard, and he met the motherfucker. So now people like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really just finna
Okay.
get on. I ain't just finna just Bron
So
this,
4
Bron, because we just
championships.
seen him hit the
Four
highest
But
of the
champions-
high.
but wait though. Like, okay, you can say like people have high standards, but at the same time, sometimes Bron be fucking that shit up for himself. Cause that
You do.
motherfucker went to Miami and started guaranteeing championships, and they barely won 2 out of 4. Like, and
But
he was the one talking big shit. That
his
wasn't.
his co-star also broke down. It's what you feel me. You feel me. But I understand him. I understand him going to a place and feeling like that at the time. I get that. But shit, I mean, they got 2. I mean, it's hard to win 2. So
But he lost
It is hard
6.
to win.
Yeah.
because if you think about it,
Last
Warriors
time I
supposed to
checked,
have
Shading Sharp stand
Warriors
4 out
supposed to
of
win
10 is a 40%.
2016. Warriors supposed to win 2019.
In
She
school,
was supposed to
that'd be a
have 5
failing
titles
grade.
right now. No, really 6.
Okay, wait. Before last time I checked, it was 4 out of 10, right? 4 championships and 10
Yeah,
runs.
4 out of 10. Yeah.
40%. That's a failing grade in school.
Listen, bro, but getting to the finals 10 times is crazy. That's basically Bill. That's basically
Yeah.
Who were the
But Bill
All
Russell-
Yeah,
Stars?
bro.
how many
Russell
teams did Bill Russell have in his team in his league, bro?
Can
They had like
someone
12
name
teams.
the All Stars that they were
Shaden.
going through in the East?
How many times did Jerry West get to the finals?
Bruh, you right. You right. But who was on his teams? He had
Who was on his
he
teams?
had
Are you
Wilt
kidding
towards
me?
the end. He had like Gail Goodrich. Who else he had, bro? Elgin Baylor.
Come on,
I ain't gonna lie, he
dog.
had a few players.
Come on, man. The Hall of Famers. What are you talking about?
There's a bunch of Hall of Famers that he played with, bro. Like,
He did play with some. I ain't gonna lie, he did play with some players. He did. But
Bro,
like, but
that's
still,
what
it's
I'm
still
saying,
12
dog. Like,
teams. It's still
Stop
12
making
teams in that motherfucker. Like,
excuses
it's
for
easier.
Bron.
I feel like to win a finals in that setting than it is to do now, or against a finals at
You
least.
make too
that's
many
crazy stuff that you're doing, Chase.
Getting to the finals is the standard of winning. Okay.
No.
Okay, but
I don't agree with that.
okay, like who did the Cavs/Heat really go through in the East? The first iteration of the Cavs,
Cavs,
and then
nobody. Okay, the Cavs, nobody. I'm not gonna lie. The first year, the year when they played the Bulls in the playoffs, that was a good series.
Okay.
Indiana, they went to 7 with Indiana.
Okay.
That was a good series.
Okay, but then you got fucking Charlotte in 2014, the fucking Brooklyn Nets that they slapped in like 5 games. Like,
I mean, they did play the Celtics. The Celtics pushed them to 6, right, or 7?
yeah, they pushed them to 7.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but the year prior they slapped them out in 5. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, that East. I mean, like,
Nah, if the Cavs run, I'll give you that. The Cavs run, no, the East was not good. The East wasn't good. Who's the best team they played? Toronto? Like what?
I guess it was Toronto. I don't know.
Or maybe Atlanta? Nah, hell no, it's
No,
Toronto.
it was probably
it's
Atlanta
Toronto.
because I think they had
Nah,
like
it's Toronto,
60
bro.
wins.
And Toronto's better than Atlanta. Better than Atlanta, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Is
But
Dre
yeah,
in here,
man,
man? Did he leave? Oh, he ain't joining.
Nah, he bounced for a second. He'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like, bro, like, end of the day, dog, you have to win. Like all of the stuff that we're doing for LeBron, bro, it's a bunch of excuses. When Steph didn't win in 19, everybody was laughing at him. He was done. The Warriors are done. This, that, and the other. Like, bro, that should actually happen.
That's dumb, though. That's dumb.
He's Steph in another NBA Finals ever.
Urkel, did you ever flex those? What was it, 5 straight finals? Did you ever flex that shit? Like, oh, but Steph made it to 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in a row. Did you ever flex that shit, bro?
Never, bro. Like, I only talked about the championships. That's literally
Okay, cool.
That's literally the only thing I talked about.
You'll never see us flexing the 19-0 against the West until last year when it went 19-1. 19-0 against the West is arguably a greater feat than anything LeBron did in the East to get to the finals in the West during that era.
That's true. That's true.
19-0 against all of these West teams.
You got the Rockets.
In my opinion, is a greater feat, but you won't see it get flexed though.
I'm personally a Rockets hater, and I don't think that team, like what Draymond said, I don't think the Rockets were ever going to beat us. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with him wholeheartedly though when he said that. So, but now the Rockets were good. Okay, so who's in the West? Like the Rockets, the Spurs, yeah.
OKC.
Yeah. They have flaws though. They have major flaws.
The Spurs were like literally on our heels in 2016 and 17 in the standings and shit. Like they were right there. Like if the Warriors didn't have the seasons that they did to get clearly in front, like Bro, we would have been the second seed them years. The
Mhm.
Spurs
Seidel, they
didn't
only
lose.
lost that season. They only lost one game at home. They were 40-1 at home. San
Bro,
Antonio.
come on. And then I think they had like 67. They had 67 wins as a second seed in 2016, only because we had 73 wins, bro. Come on, man.
Shaden is a funny dude, man.
Man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I'm not look. LeBron's not my guy. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta. You feel me? He's
I don't know.
probably
You
the
could have
second
fooled
great
me.
player, but he's still probably the second greatest player of all time. Let's be for real, man.
You could have
He's a
fooled
what
me.
all time? He's a what all time?
Second greatest right now of all time.
Yeah, but that's offensive apparently. So.
Oh yeah, that is offensive to Rich Paul. Steve, they did say that shit. That's funny.
And if he's the second greatest of all time, then all of these slips in the finals need to be held to a higher standard.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay. We can't. 07, no.
If
07,
you're
no.
talking, he is the only dude behind
You have to
Michael
hold,
Jordan.
bro. You have to.
07, bro. He didn't have a
elevates the
chance
standard.
though. Like he didn't have a shot. Like
He didn't
come
have
on,
a
bro.
chance
Against
What
the
are you
Spurs.
saying, dude?
You know what's funny about that, Shaden?
Jesus
you know the
Christ.
2 teams that he beat in the second round, right? They were like a 500 team. So first round, they were literally 41-41.
Both of them were 41.
No, I'm talking about when he got to the finals specifically against the Spurs.
That's the year that I'm talking about.
But they
Yeah,
shouldn't have went to the finals if they had regular competition, bro. They didn't play nobody.
No, I'm talking about in the finals. No. He didn't have a chance in the finals. That's what I'm.
He didn't have a chance against the Spurs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So the second greatest player of all time, with the super team that he built with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, didn't have a chance against the team that lost 7 against the
We're talking about 2007. 2007.
Oh, you're talking about 2007. Okay.
The very first time he went to the finals. That's what I'm talking about.
So there's no one thinks the loss of Ben Wallace on the Pistons, even though they were like living in the Eastern Conference Finals, like that wouldn't have mattered. Like
I'm not talking about the East. I'm talking about the finals itself.
But I'm saying they shouldn't have made it to the finals if Ben Wallace was still on the Pistons.
I'm not gonna lie. They could have. They weren't going. They could have. They just couldn't beat LeBron, bro. But like that was still a pretty good team. They just lost their heart and soul of the defense. Yeah, but they were still a decent team. They were still pretty good. Not gonna say they were great or anything, but yeah. But no, what was I saying? No, we talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about specifically the 07 finals. Like he didn't have a shot. Then we go to 2011. He should have won.
For 07, but
2011 he should have won. 2012 he won. 2013 he won. 2014, give or take. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I don't know. I don't know because I feel like he was just he kind of like he could have won that mug, but like the Spurs was good and they was on because they was y'all forget the Spurs was on a revenge tour. Y'all forgot about that shit. They was on a revenge tour.
It should have been competitive. That's all it should have been. It simply should have been competitive. In the 4 games that were won by the Spurs, they shouldn't have won those games by the largest point differential in NBA history, in NBA Finals history. It should have been competitive.
I give you 2014 for competitive. I give you 2014 for competitive standards.
AK, the 2 games in Miami were probably the most damning. Like they got flooded out on
whatever game where he was like, it's too hot. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like that shit. It's too hot. I ain't like that. That was game 1, wasn't it?
Oh, he got cramps.
Yeah, it was that game. But nah, so 2014 to 2015
game was always a funny one to me.
2015 they lose to go to state, no Kyrie and K Love. I won't blame that on him. 2016 they win. What's up? All right. 2016 they win. What's that? 7 finals now? 6 or 7? Let's see. It's like 6. Okay. And then 2017, I can't hold him again. I can't hold that against him because we got KD. 2018.
Shaden, all I'm gonna say is this shoulda, coulda, woulda shit. I would get laughed the fuck off Twitter if I was doing this shit for Steph. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Nah, that is true because people just look at them differently, bro. But I don't. If Steph make 10 finals, if you go back after all this shit is said and done, and you go back and look back in context, that shit is gonna look crazy.
How long you been a Warrior fan, Jaden?
I love the Warriors, but I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Like last season, I was.
How long have you been a fan?
Huh?
How long have you been a Warriors fan?
Let me see. I say like when did it was the season that Derrick Rose started getting hurt because I started watching Curry and shit on the West Coast. I used to watch him and Blake Griffin a lot. So I say like 2011. Like and then he fucked his ankle. I was like, damn, I seen the flash though. That nigga gonna be cold. And then boom, oh, bro.
The chat don't believe you,
22,
Shady.
so it's like whatever.
It was like 2011. Like him and Derrick
chat
Rose
don't
literally
believe
going through
you,
the
Shady.
injury shit the same year. I
Jaden
remember that shit.
Jefferson, the chat's calling you cap.
Oh man, now they calling me cat, bro.
The chat's
All right, ask
calling
me a question
bullshit,
from 20.
bro.
Ask me a question from there. Ask me a question. Just anything. It really don't matter. They calling me cap, bro. They don't think I'm a real Warriors fan. Y'all fucked up, man.
Shit.
I was riding for them niggas in 2022, man. Niggas like, man, the Warriors ain't gonna win shit. Blah 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 blah, bro. I'm talking about niggas on my ass the whole year. They done. They done.
Pause.
The chat don't believe you for some reason.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It just sound crazy. No, I ain't gonna lie. But it just sound crazy though because literally,
Man, if anyone needs to pause,
I lived in Chicago, right? Boom. But this nigga Derrick Rose, like the
Nigga, who
year
you
he tore
talking
his ACL, because that was a lockout year, wasn't it? It was like it was
Yeah.
something weird happened. But the year he tore his ACL, like I'm not watching the Bulls without no fucking Derrick Rose. I'm not watching that shit. So boom, I'm watching West Coast. I'm watching West Coast late night shit. I'm watching Blake Griffin and I'm watching Steph Curry. Those are two niggas I had on every night. I'm not watching the fucking Bulls with no Derrick Rose. This shit's crazy.
Hey, Shaden Sharpton, are we gonna get Lob City 2.0 with CP3?
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I can't wait. Scooting. I can't.
Shaden, you and
I can't
Goldie
wait.
are Cavs Nation all the way, bro.
I am not Cavs Nation. I'm a Warriors fan. I'm gonna just keep it a P. I love the Warriors though. Like 2016
The
finals, we
benefit of
should
the
have
doubt
won that
right
hoe.
now.
We should
I
have
believe
won.
you though. I
Is
believe
Steph
you,
your
but I won't
favorite
give you the
player?
benefit of the doubt.
Yes. All time, yes. All time, yeah.
He's your favorite player all time.
Yes.
Where do you have him ranked right now?
I have him. I think I ain't gonna. I be pushing because niggas love the Kobe versus Steph argument, bro. That nigga Kobe better. Blah blah blah. I think I got Steph like 8, 7 or 8.
You see what I'm saying?
Who's ahead of him?
Yeah, I've made too.
We gotta wait till the career finish. We gotta wait till the career finish.
Why we gotta
Why?
wait?
No,
Right this
he's like
second.
16
Right
Yeah,
this
of
years.
second.
course, it
We
might
gotta
be
wait till the
different
career
then,
finish.
but
Come on.
right now,
You didn't have
who
to
you
wait
got?
for LeBron.
My
He's
7
like
over him.
15 years deep.
Yeah, hold on. Let him talk.
I got
Who do we have seven over
MJ.
him?
I got Bron.
Yeah.
I got Kareem. Magic. Bird. Duncan.
Oh God, that's fine.
Oh, that's 7. That's
So
7. That's 7.
ass,
That's 7.
No,
That's 7.
Duncan's
There's Curry
fine.
next.
Duncan's fine. Go ahead.
That's
Hold
7.
up.
That's 7. That's
Lie
no
to
Curry's
you,
7.
right?
That was 6.
Hold up. Shaden.
Yo.
I'm gonna read something off to you. I came in the chat and I did this yesterday. I did this in Dre's chat. So let me do it in mine now. So Kareem won his first championship in 1971.
Mhm.
As a member of the Milwaukee Bucks, he averaged 26.6 points, 17 rebounds, 2.5 assists, right?
Right.
He's 23 years old. Kareem went his year 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 without an NBA championship, right? So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like he went a lot of time, bro. Like he was 31. From 23 to 31, no championships. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true. I agree.
Okay.
That did happen, but
All right.
okay.
32 years old. Then he wins. That year he averaged 32 points, 4 blocks, 3 assists, and like 12 rebounds. And then they win the championship, right? That's when Magic showed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then he wins again at 34, and he averaged 20 points, 8.5 rebounds, like 3 assists, like 3 blocks a game, right?
Right.
So you start to see where Magic is starting to take over now. You know what I'm saying? So this is 1982. So 83, 84, no championship. So now he's like 37 years old, 21-8. That's the 4th title. 1987, he's 39 years old, 19 points, like 7 rebounds a game. And then at age 40, 14 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. All right. Kareem's, I would say, like the last 3 rings, he wasn't the best player on his team.
I don't know. I say the last 2. Because 3, I ain't gonna lie, him and Magic damn near fighting for that.
Nah, bro. It really wasn't, dog. No, it It kind of wasn't.
Mm.
Magic was the best player on those teams, bro. Like the only year that you could argue was like 1980, but outside of that, bro, it was pretty much Magic.
Nah,
That
I
was
ain't
best
gonna lie.
player.
1980, it was for show, Kareem. If you watch it,
Yeah,
like
it was Kareem. I'll give him that, right? But like after that one, after like the second one, Magic was pretty much the best player on the team.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the 82 finals right now. So when I get, I'm gonna make that determination when I get to that finals because I'm on the 82 one right now. But when I get there, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna see. But I don't know. I feel like at that point, from the like from what I seen, they was. But I might be wrong, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I give you that.
So you see what I just did right now, right? So what I'm doing is that I'm applying like a circular logic, right?
Right,
Back to the Steph and KD argument, right?
right.
Because that ain't what happened with Steph and KD, right? Like you could argue one way or the other who was the best player on those teams. Matter of fact, Steph was the best player on those teams. The player who
Facts.
you scheme for, that's who the best player is. And the fact that KD left and then Steph won another one, so he won one before him, two with him, and then another one after.
Facts. That's the argument.
What I'm saying is that I don't think Kareem is the best, is the third best player ever, because it's not like you could definitively say he was the best player on those teams. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, but Curry just got the opportunity to have a great team in his prime.
Well, how did he have the opportunity though?
Now Kareem had the but Kareem had it his when he was 23 and he missed it all the way till he's 31.
Bam. He was playing with Oscar Robertson, bro. What are y'all talking about?
Wasn't Oscar older though?
Come on, dog. No, stop it, man. Come on.
Hold on, bro. Wait, what? Hold on, let me look at this, bro. When was? Because he said they won the title in what 70, 71?
71, yeah, bro.
All right, let's see. So Oscar in 70, 71 was 32. He retired at 35. And he's
this
not
is the
being
shit that I'm talking about. Like
his year 34 year.
You see the shit that I'm talking about, though, bro.
But like his point guard was gone after that. He had one All-Star season after that. Like 72 was his last All-Star year. The 33, 34, 35, he was good.
Shaden, you a great person, dog. You give everybody the benefit of the doubt, man.
I'm not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt, but you need a team to win. It's the same, you know what I'm saying? You need a team to win.
Nice ass person,
but
bro.
you're not understanding what I'm saying, though, bro. Like the first thing people are gonna do is they're gonna shit on Steph and say, "Yo, Steph played with KD, blah 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 blah," right? But these are the same motherfuckers that will act like they know basketball, and then will
they will turn around and be like, "But that nigga,
that's what I'm saying, bro."
Now niggas will do that. I hate that
exactly.
Shit too.
That's what I'm saying, and they will turn around and they will wedge Kareem right into the fucking like right in the middle of that argument. That's my problem, bro.
Nah, facts. I don't like that shit either when niggas be acting like woo 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 KD, but and then niggas be like nah, but Kareem, nah. I hate when niggas do that because
that's what I'm saying. So
James
it's
Worthy
like
and Byron Scott and Michael Cooper and AC Green.
Let me put it this way: Steph is better than every big man ever, every single one, every single
offensively.
one.
I will give you that.
No. We don't do the offense defense bullshit. Fuck that. He is the best. He is better than every big, even better than Shaq.
I mean, if we're talking
how many rings does Shaq
pure
have?
skill set? Yes.
Nah, bro. Like,
I think that's better than Kareem now.
I'm talking about impact.
Yes, he is.
Impact? No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. But impact-wise, Kareem on the block, bro. Kareem on that block.
If you have less than 4 rings, you can't talk to Steph, dog. I'm telling you, you can't talk to him.
You can't.
No, you can't. Like, if you have less rings than him, you can't be better. It's impossible.
I mean,
name me a player that you think is better.
No, he's not better. But debatably, you could debate a game. You could debate a game. Just like
how?
Huh?
I'm better than Steph?
I said you could debate it. I don't think that, but you could debate it.
Steph has 2 more rings than Hakeem does, dog. Like, and let's not do the team bullshit either. Because,
Urkel.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the history of the NBA, all championships have been defined by big men, right?
Yeah.
What 2 eras didn't?
This one.
Jokic.
MJ's and Steph's.
Yeah.
Like that,
Because if you
that
think
right
about
there,
it,
bro.
Ray,
That's what
let me
does it for
correct
me,
you.
bro.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Let
But
me
I ain't
correct
gonna
you,
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but
Ray.
I agree with that though
Ray,
because
in
right
Ray,
now,
2020
Ray.
was AD.
but
Let me
hold on,
throw in a
listen. Wait, hold
caveat
on.
to that. Hold up.
Wait, hold on.
Let me
Listen, just
throw
real
in a
quick. Hold on.
caveat
But
to that.
because who's
The
standing in
90s,
Steph
bro.
way right now is
Hold up.
Jokic.
Hold up. The 90s, right? The 90s were defined by big men, right? MJ was
Mm-hmm.
winning amongst trees, right? In
Yes.
this era, Steph destroyed big men for like a 6 or 7 year period.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not until around, say, 2020 where the big man started to return.
AD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Jokic.
when the
Yeah.
big man started to return. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
even
glad y'all not mentioning Embiid. Y'all
even
some real
then,
niggas, man.
even then, Steph wins in 2022 when he was when three big men were top three in MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jokic, Giannis, and fucking Joel Embiid, three of them. And Steph won in that year, and it was kind of dominant.
Yep.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
true.
bro. It
But
like
we gotta remember who were the centers doing that during that specific. Well, not including 2022, but during that specific, like I'll say from 2010 to 2020, like who were the bigs? Like Dwight was coming out of his when Steph run started, Dwight was in Houston. Who are the other centers?
You got Cousins,
bro.
True. I get true. Forgot about Cousins.
Dwight, Al
You can count
Horford,
Anthony Davis. You can
Yeah,
count Tim
Dwight
Duncan. You can
Cousins,
count a lot
Tim
of guys, bro.
Duncan.
There are big in the league.
You can count Bosh
Nah,
and
Tim
Caleb, to
Duncan
be
kind of
honest.
because Tim Duncan.
You
Jokic
want to
was
count Chris Bosh?
starting to.
Yeah. Like even
Jokic was
LeBron had
starting.
big man. He had
Jokic
Caleb
dominated
and
because
Bosh.
Jokic really arrived after during that Portland series.
Steph the only one winning without big man, bro. It's crazy. And MJ and Steph, those are the only two winning without big men.
That's
Nobody
the
else in
context that we need
history.
to put it in, bro. Like,
Yeah,
let's contextualize properly. Like, I feel a lot of times we don't contextualize properly.
Yeah, we
No,
don't.
it's not even that, but right now the person that's standing in Steph way is Jokic.
Yeah, a big man.
So
Jokic only
got
won one, bro. Like, let's see how many he can go, or if he can repeat, right? Because I would say this: Dirk
Bruce
Nowitzki,
Brown.
he won one, and once
He
he won
did.
that 1 in 11, bro, like
He made it twice though.
Yeah.
after Dirk
Doesn't
won that
matter.
one, he was kind of like he was kind of cooked. So
The
let's see
Mavs got
where
swept in 2012, so
They did get swept. They did turn around. They swept
yeah.
the
So
Lakers. Turn around, got their ass swept too.
let's see what the Nuggets can do from here on out. Like I think they're a really good team or whatever. But let's see when everybody is gunning for them next season. What happens then?
I thought the Warriors could have beat them if they would have seen them this year. To be honest,
Maybe not. Like we were like ultra
oh yeah,
small.
we were a mess.
We'll have
Don't
to
get
see.
it twisted, but like we gave them the best shot. We gave them the best fight for sure.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think
don't
we
like
would have
the
gotten
LeGoat
swept.
23?
That's for sure. We wouldn't have
It
gotten
would have went.
swept.
It would have went 6. I think.
I don't think we
At
could have
least.
beat.
Yeah, fuck LeBron LeGoat, okay?
It would have went
Fuck
6.
him.
Yeah, we wouldn't have got swept.
And he
I know
ain't
that
number
for a
two.
fact.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
your fanboy's in here. Isn't that the guy that talks down the timeline?
Number 2 all time, my ass.
Who
That's
LeBron? Damn, y'all don't think LeBron number 2?
Dog
Oh,
shit,
hell
Hell
bro.
no.
no.
Who your number 2? Who your number 2?
Shit, fucking.
See, he couldn't even think. Like that's what I'm saying. This is
It
blasphemy.
ain't LeBron.
I'll let you
He
land.
ain't
I'll let you
even
land.
top 5.
I got
Okay?
I'll let
Kobe
you
at
land.
it.
I'll let you land.
that's what I'm saying. I got Bean, dog.
Yeah, I got
Oh
Kobe.
my
I got
God.
Bean.
Okay. Okay.
Bro,
Kobe
Shannon's
over
never-
Kobe over
You don't like
LeBron,
Bron.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week,
Yeah,
365.
that's where I'm at with it, to be honest.
I don't give a
Definitely got
damn,
Kobe
bro.
over LeBron, dog.
Because one thing I respect about Kobe ain't gonna bitch when things are not
Yep.
going his way and shit.
You
Like
right. He not gonna
he
say nothing, but he gonna be mad as
he
fuck
gon'
though. Don't get it
he gonna
twisted.
And
get the
then
shit out
here's
the
what I like
mud.
about
Bron
Kobe.
LeBron
quits
don't
though,
want to get
Shane.
dirty. What don't
Kobe.
y'all remember when Charles Barkley was roasting his ass like all the time, talking about LeBron always got to have the best player? When have you ever heard Kobe bitch talking about, oh man, Tracy McGrady over there in Orlando, I want him on my team? Like the
No, he
fuck?
wanted to
Like,
cook him.
That
He
nigga
wanted to
definitely wanted
cook
to get
Tracy.
Yeah, he
traded. Don't
wanted
do
to
that. He was
bad.
definitely
come on,
bro,
man.
trade me. My team suck. Don't do that. He was doing that.
No, bro,
It was though.
that's a different. Bro, that's different, man.
How that's different? Nah,
Bro,
how that's different?
that's
No,
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 no, no.
no.
Shaden.
What's up?
Do you not remember how the Lakers, they didn't give a shit about like in his prime. They didn't even try. He was playing with fucking Chris Mim and fucking Kwame Brown and shit. LeBron
Mush
losing
Parker.
the finals with
I ain't
Kevin
gonna lie,
Love
bro.
and shit, talking
Hey,
about ain't no help.
if y'all ever have time, go to the 2006 first round playoffs game. Just
Yeah.
watch game 1 through 7 and just watch Smush Parker the whole time. You will fucking laugh.
Oh my
Die
God.
of laughter. Bro,
Smush Parker.
Smush Parker is the worst basketball player I've ever seen. Like that ass.
Mush
Though. No, like
Parker,
not even trying to be
Kwame
weird.
Brown, Chris Mim, and
I ain't gonna
shit.
lie, but Kwame was kind of alright. Like he was
He
trash,
had small
but he at least had a
hands.
body. He was alright.
Nah, he would play defense though.
Yeah, like
He
Kwame.
had small hands, bro. He
But he
sucked.
Yeah, he
couldn't
did have
This
catch.
is
small
why
hands. That's
Michael
another
Jordan
thing. I ain't
killed
gonna lie.
that
Kwame
man.
is not as bad as people make him out to be. Yes, he was a bust, but that nigga wasn't the worst player on the court. He wasn't no goddamn Smush Parker.
Oh my God.
I said, people be treating him like he's Smush Parker. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. He was bad though. He was bad. He was bad.
Yeah, did you guys see the thing that Pat Bev said today about Trae Young and Steph? That guy is stupid.
Bro, Pat Bev is on a podcast and he got to one up all the players on his podcast. You can't diss no players in the NBA if you're in the NBA.
He's
son. You gotta
reinventing
go.
the game. Really?
Yeah, that's stupid, bro.
How's Trae Young?
He thinks
reinventing
that
the
after
game?
Steph retires, that it's gonna be Trae.
I like that list, Urkel. But I
Wait,
would
what?
put Duncan over Bron, honestly.
Duncan over Bron? Wait, hold on,
Yes.
hold on. Wait, what
Yes.
list? Where you put it at?
Duncan
Winning
over LeBron,
matters.
like,
He's a
like
winning
Wait,
player.
hold on.
People
What
act like that's
What list? I
disrespectful or
can't see it.
something.
We don't
I
like
thought
Bron
about
here,
that,
Shane.
Ray. Like, I could go either way, like Duncan or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Duncan
Wait,
or
Duncan is a winning fucking player.
Yep.
Duncan.
Duncan had. I ain't gonna lie. Duncan had. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let him. I ain't gonna do that.
Wait, were you about to say Duncan
I'm
had a
about
hell
to
of
say
a lot of
Duncan had
help?
some great. I ain't gonna lie. Duncan always had great teams though. Like I ain't gonna lie.
I
During
don't
his whole
know,
20,
no,
And
because
Bron
hey, Shane, I tried to make that argument before, but hey, when you look at like that 2003 Spurs team and
Manu
shit,
was good.
come on, man.
Manu was averaging like 21 points a game going into the Western Conference Finals.
I know, but Duncan was still clearly the best player in the
Oh
driving
no,
force
yeah,
of
what
those
he did to the
teams,
Lakers
bro.
was insane. I ain't gonna lie. What he did to the Lakers in that third quarter in Game 6 was some of the greatest shit I've ever seen ever. I'm not gonna lie. I give you that. I will give you that.
There you go.
I will give
Shaden,
you that.
how old were you back then, bro?
Oh, bro, these games are on YouTube, bro. I'm studying. Nah, I'm
Bro,
not gonna act like
Okay,
I
OD,
was
alright,
8
but
years old.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
I was two.
bro.
Shaden,
I
are you at
was
least 18
saying,
years
bro.
old right now?
I fuck with
I'm
you, man.
22, bro. I was 2 years old when
Hey,
they
I
played.
fuck with you, dog, because a lot
Damn,
of
no,
niggas.
I'm young, but I know a little something.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even really be taking the time to do that research though. So I'll fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, on God, I went
Nah,
back and watched that shit, bro. On God, him and Tim Duncan and Shaq was going back and forth. That nigga Kobe was breaking the
he
whole second
sounds like
half. He
he's
had
researching.
15 in the first half,
Did not
disappeared in the second
remember.
half, and it
Yeah,
was
he's
Shaq and
right.
Duncan.
What did you say?
He is researching because I barely remembered what he just said. And when he said it, I was like, "Oh yeah, that did happen." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
so that tells
that
me he's
nigga
actually going
shot
back
a
and watching.
sky hook. Bro, I didn't know
Hey,
Shaq had that in his back. This nigga shot a
you know
sky hook.
And you know the
That
great
shit was crazy.
You know the great thing, Shaden's not just up here just throwing fucking just literally just a stat sheet. He's actually like just
Talking about shit that
Oh
happened.
nah,
there
I
you
gotta
go.
know. Nah, I
There
don't
you
like that
go.
stat shit. I gotta know. Like nigga,
There
like
you
bro,
go.
nah, cause I never forget. I was in a group chat with a nigga. Bro said, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, that nigga D Wade was trash when they played when they played Indiana and going to 7. That nigga said that nigga D Wade was trash, blah blah blah. He wasn't doing shit. That nigga wasn't even guarding the best player. I'm like, bro, I remember this shit. So boom, I go
Yeah.
back. This nigga D Wade checked Paul George every possession. I'm like, what do niggas be talking? Niggas should be looking at stats. That shit be pissing me off. So I'm like, boom, I'm finna just go back and start researching on niggas.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way y'all just lying. Y'all out here lying like this. Like that shit is crazy to me.
Nah, that did happen.
Shit is crazy, bro. I mean, I just like to know information so I can know when I go into these arguments. And you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can have a full picture because numbers not gonna tell you everything. Numbers will tell you that Tracy McGrady was not as good as Kobe during a certain point in time. Because niggas be like, bro, that nigga Tracy was losing. Okay, well that nigga
T-Mac was
Kobe
never
had
better than
Shaq.
Kobe though.
Nah, they were on the same level at a point in time, though. For
Nah,
sure.
bro, they were
No,
never.
no. T-Mac folded damn near every opportunity. Like there's literally
07 was the only one I will
no
give niggas
Shaden.
credit for because he
It's
pushed Dallas to 7.
Hold up.
Shaden, there's a
Shaden.
whole video on
Shaden.
YouTube. It's called It's by I think Basketball Examined, bro. They break down every fucking series. Tracy folded
Bro,
in every
okay, look.
playoff.
Shaden.
Okay, my fault. Yes, sir.
In
Let me know.
2003, okay?
Detroit. That's Detroit, bro. That's Detroit. Come
Jaden,
on.
let me add
Come
some context to
on.
that.
3-1.
Do you know that they
Drew
had like
Gooden.
Relax.
What are
3-1
we
lead.
talking about?
see, so Shaden, this is why you need to like rely on like the old nigga. You know what I'm saying? So here's why. Because when you go back and you look at what happened that year, bro, I was alive and I remember watching that series, right? Do you know what T Mac did that year, bro?
Nah, what'd he do?
T Mac in the like I think it was game hold up.
I remember he was up 3-1. I watched him
Fam,
go up 3-1, and
hold
then I
up, hold up,
watched him
hold up.
lose it. I said,
The
how the
man
fuck?
was up 3-1, right?
Yeah.
So the end of game 4, he's up 3-1. And this man says he goes up to the podium and he was like, "Yep, it feels great to finally get out of the first round." You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
he dumb. You can't
Bro.
do that, bro. That's rule number
Yeah.
1. That's dumb, bro. That's
Bro.
rule number 1, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
this
never mind,
man,
bro.
Didn't he also have a quote talking about how the other team, like they actually play as a team and shit, and like he didn't have like as much help and shit, or was that against the Hornets? I couldn't remember. Like he had a quote like that where he was
I
talking about,
mean,
oh yeah,
is he lying? He's not lying.
but that's a loser mentality though. Kobe would never say that shit.
don't get me wrong,
Kobe
bro.
would never come out loud and say that shit. Okay, he might say that shit behind closed doors. Man,
Oh
these
my
niggas
God.
suck. I can't win with these niggas.
Don't get me wrong. Like he like the first 3 games, right? Let me tell you what
Bro, he
unbelievable
hooped, bro.
average.
That nigga looked like the best player on the planet, and then he folded. He like the best player on the planet, and then he folded. I know. I watched it. I'm like, damn, T Mac. This why they say. This why they be saying you ain't this. I see the vision though. Them first 3 games though, I see it. But yeah, man.
Like,
Shut up. And I ain't gonna lie. 07 is the only one I'll be like, T Mac blew it because that nigga was trash. I will give you that. 07 versus Jazz, he should have won.
Okay, what about 05 though? What about 05? They had a healthy
Bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a great series. That was just an overall great series. That was just
Okay, but
beat
he's
that
the guy.
ass.
Okay, but he's the guy though. Like, why didn't he come
fam,
through in the clutch?
Bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The first, he's just. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even like make an excuse for that. I can't. I
watching
don't have
that
nothing for that,
series,
bro. I ain't gonna say he folded though, because he had a great series. He just
bro.
got to game 7. Niggas
I'm
got blew out. He was guarding Dirk
after
the
that
whole
game
series
4,
too,
bro.
and Dirk was shooting pretty bad that series. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
T-Mac played great defense that
after
whole
that game
series.
4, like he didn't play so well. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of folded.
You said what?
After that, he kind of folded. Like
Yeah, he did. No, 07 for sure. He folded, and then he started
no.
getting hurt.
I'm talking
So,
about the 03 series. Like
oh, okay.
he
Yeah, I
kind
ain't
of
gonna lie.
folded.
After that 03 series, he's got like he would like almost get there, and then he lose. He was like, damn, T Mac, but he's gonna do it next time. T Mac. Yeah.
Yeah, Drew Gooden, Jock Vaughn.
Like, come on, bro. Drew Gooden, bro. And Drew Gooden, what happened was Drew Gooden was hooping the first 4
Bro,
games, and then
bro.
that nigga fell off. That's what
Pat
happened.
Garrity and Sean Kemp was nice, dog. I'm what are y'all
Sean
saying?
Kemp was washed. What he fat? What he fat?
Bro, I haven't heard
What
the
are you
name
talking about?
Pat Garrity in
Pat
years.
Garrity, dog.
Pat
That's a
Garrett,
Oh my
bro.
crazy
God.
name.
He was playing in minutes. Nah, I ain't gonna. I
Oh
forgot, bro.
shit.
Like what? Shout out T Mac though, man. He ain't never had the right team, man.
Hey Shaden, I'm gonna give you this though, man. You're a good sport, bro. Like you feel stuff out and you going with a certain direction with something you might not even know where you're going. But nah, I fuck with you. I'm not trolling you at all. Like you're a really good sport, bro.
Appreciate y'all boys, man. Appreciate you, man.
100%.
Which group chat are you in though, bro? Like I'm
Who, me?
curious. Yeah.
Oh, nah, I'm in a group chat with my friends, bro. I thought these niggas knew basketball, but they've been lying to me this whole time. I've been figuring this out slowly over the course of some years. They've been
How'd you
lying
find
this
the
whole
space?
time. They've been lying to me. I'm thinking these niggas know ball for real. I know ball, blah, 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 blah. And I bring up certain shit, niggas be like, nah, but like, and I be like, but you feel me? If you know basketball, you should know this. And I'm like, oh, these niggas is liars.
The
Like when
people
when
who
they
know
start talking about
ball,
Rudy Gobert, I'm like, oh, y'all don't know ball. That nigga,
Shaden, if a nigga say he know ball, chances are he don't
he
know
don't
shit.
know
Don't
ball,
know
yeah,
ball.
bro.
Yeah,
This is before
yeah.
I even started getting on Twitter because I had to start getting on Twitter to find niggas that knew basketball because it's like, damn, niggas don't know ball. I gotta go somewhere else.
That's funny, man. Oh shit. Jay Frey, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just enjoying the evening, bro. Just trying to kill time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it. Hey, so before like spaces existed and all of that stuff, right? And I mean, we had all of this stuff that we can just come on here and just shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
I would rely on podcasts and all of this, right? And and in the summer, because I don't really watch like a lot of NFL offseason stuff or whatever. I'm not a big college football dude or anything like that. I would just watch and I'd just be like, fuck, bro, like there's no basketball on. You know what I'm saying? And then soccer would start up and I watch soccer, but it's just like it just wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's my responsibility to come on here and just like shoot the shit, remind y'all that basketball still exists, you know what I'm saying? Because like right around like August, bro, you don't hear shit. You know what I'm saying? No basketball is being talked about whatsoever, you know?
Urkel, I'm really looking forward to that team game 4 breakdown. Like that shit got me. Hey man, I got hyped when you said that because I would love for y'all to break down that fucker.
Oh yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, Cass.
Which one?
Bro.
Game 4 in 2017 with the fucking free throws and shit and how it was rigged. Like you said you were gonna do like a breakdown of that shit.
Hold up, I ever told y'all this story before, bro?
What?
So before the season started, right? I think I got like I think I got some crazy odds, right? So I said the Warriors were gonna go through the playoffs undefeated. So I went to Vegas and I found like a sports book. I think I went to MGM and MGM gave me action on it, right? I think they gave me like, I don't know, like 26-1 odds. It's some crazy like that, right? And I said they were gonna sweep the playoffs. Bro, I am on the timeline and I'm fucking cheesing after game 3. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I was listening to a podcast and like Zach Lowe, he said something really cheeky, like yeah, I spoke to somebody in the league office and they gave me a little smirk, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck, they're gonna rig this shit, aren't they, bro? 23-1. I put down, I'm gonna say around $500 or $600 or something like that, right, bro? I probably would have won like 12 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24 free throws Cleveland Cavaliers took in that fucking fourth in the damn first quarter, dog.
Insane, bro.
Insane, bro. Softened up the defense. Now dudes couldn't
Set the
play
table up.
We
And
can't
then
let
they go
Bron
on
go
to,
out.
and
This
then they
this
go on
this
to
sad. This
break the
LeBron
record for
James.
most threes in a playoff game.
Bro, it was one of the more disgusting performances I've ever seen, dog. Like,
Pretty fucking ridiculous.
Didn't Dre say in the space they had 40 free throws in the first goddamn quarter?
it was like 24-25. He was exaggerating,
in the
bro.
first quarter.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. But still.
Yeah,
Shit.
bro, it was crazy. So, you know the funny thing about it though, John, he came on, right? And you know the Warriors shot more free throws in that game than the Cavs did.
Bro.
That's the funny part about it, bro. Like I was looking at it, bro, and I was so pissed off because I was like, bro, I could have made a quick 12 grand, dog. I was so pissed, bro.
I just don't understand what does the league gain from that? Like, okay, you had the fucking
Because it's
even with
not
the
a good
Lakers
look
in
if the Warriors sweep
2001,
them,
like
bro.
even though in 2001 that shit wasn't rigged, AI just he went crazy and shit. But in 2017, bro, that shit would have been nuts if they just went
Yeah, bro.
undefeated, dude.
Oh, look how I dropped back.
The fuck? Wait, say what?
Who? Somebody playing Madden. That's what it sounds
Oh
like.
yeah, I'm playing mad, dog.
So that shit happens, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Kyrie the game before in game 3 has 38, right? So Kyrie game 3 and game 4 at home goes for 78 fucking points at home,
Shit.
right? But we got dudes in the spaces like today coming into the spaces and saying, oh, well, if LeBron had this scorer and that scorer, then they would have been able to beat the Warriors, and they needed this and that and this much more of a scoring punch. And you got a dude going for 78 points in the 2 games at home. And then they did, and then all that shit happened, and they break the record for threes, and they get all those free throws, and they're only able to get 1 game. I don't give a damn who the hell the Cavs would have added to that team. They're not getting by more than 6 games. I don't give a fuck. You pick a player,
No way.
pop it on the team. They're not going down in any more than 6.
No, that's facts, bro.
Facts,
That's fucking man, that shit. Oh my god. Damn, man. They should have went undefeated, bro. This shit got me pissed off because y'all got me thinking about this shit.
12
Man.
grand is crazy.
Oh my
8-1 in
god.
2 years in the finals is nuts, though.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, we were gonna win regardless, but goddamn, that undefeated run, man, that shit would have been something special.
The only one ever. That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
That would have been special.
That would have been nice. So let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga potentially becoming Andre Iguodala. Let's talk about it.
I hope so.
So he's not. I wouldn't say. I think the Iguodala comparison's a little bit flawed.
Okay, yeah, not the passing and the IQ, of course, but the in between shit, like
Kuminga can do that though.
That's what I'm saying.
I get that, but in terms of what we need from him this season in order to be an X factor to take us over the top, it's not even an Iguodala type role, because even though he's improved as a playmaker, it's not that necessarily we need him to do all of that playmaking stuff in order for us to take it to the next level.
I agree.
What we need from him is improved off-ball defense when he's at the 4. He's improving at the point of attack when he's at the 3. I think he's going to continue to develop and improve. He has the athletic tools to be able to do that, right? He's just a naturally, developing into a good wing defender. And then he's going to go crazy on the high ball screens and the pick and rolls with Chris Paul, providing an elite amount of rim pressure, right? Because Iguodala, as athletic as he was not providing rim pressure left and right, on night in and night out. But Kuminga is a dude who can do that. Because of his ability to roll, he has an elite ability to attack the rim, right?
And rebounding.
Chris Paul's going to
Rebounding
unlock
too.
that. And then rebounding. And then I'm liking some of the stuff he's doing off the bounce. His catch and shoot numbers have already been pretty good. It's a small sample size, but I think he's going to continue to improve. It's all of that stuff. It's not necessarily the cerebral playmaking and the help defense and stuff like that. It's not really all of that we need. Not right now. Not at this point.
I ain't gonna lie. Now we could use some of the help defense.
Yeah, but that's not the type of stuff that we can expect from a third-year player. You're talking about an Andre Iguodala who had already logged 10 years in the NBA when he was doing that stuff. You got to be realistic about what you want.
No, I ain't literally mean like that. Like just like that. We need like that kind of like. We just need like a 6 guy we can throw in there. He can come in. I feel like he should be starting the closer. He should be a part of the closer 5, in my opinion. It should be him, Draymond, Wiggins, Clay, and Curry. That should be the closer 5. I've been saying this is last year, even with Poole on the team.
So that lineup, that's a good lineup against certain matchups.
I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna give it to CP3 point. My fault.
The only thing is with that lineup, we got some context recently about Draymond from a health reason not wanting to log that many minutes at the 5 during the regular season. So his minutes at the 5 are going to be limited, which means those type of small ball rotations are going to be a little bit fewer and far between and matchup dependent during the regular season. You're not going to see a heavy dose of that over 82 games.
I'm more sort of specific, like talking like when we really need it. Like when we really need it, I feel like that should be a 5 we should go to. Like
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is like Draymond is not trying to log those type of minutes at the 5 during the regular season.
And I don't think he should.
No, he shouldn't. He should stay healthy.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Draymond's effectiveness, traditionally what would happen, though, is that Draymond used to be our best center. I think our best player at center is now Looney.
Yeah.
But traditionally, in the past, Draymond was our best player at center. So now we're getting to the point now where Draymond is not that effective. So when you hear people say like, oh, Draymond this and we can move on from him, this, that, and the other, right? Like what people are seeing is actually the emergence of Looney more than anything else. It's not that Draymond isn't good or he's not as good as he was anymore, but we're seeing how much more effective Looney is now than before. So that's what's making up for the Draymond thing. Right? Like I'm not saying that he's replacing it completely, but it was a big factor, if that makes sense.
Facts. The rebounding for sure. Oh yeah.
So let me throw out a stat to you. That Sacramento game 3, bro, Looney was 4 points, 1 steal, 9 assists, 20 rebounds.
That is, I love Looney, bro.
So that is a Draymond-esque stat line, dog. I want people to understand that, right? So there are elements that he's replacing in terms of Draymond, right?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you pointed that out because I ain't gonna lie. I be saying that. I'm glad no one else has ever pointed that out. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah. So there were stretches in the playoffs where he played better than Draymond. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Like,
facts.
So like that whole Sacramento series, he was 7 points.
Even last year, honestly.
Here it is, like the entire first round, right? 7 points, 4 rebounds. Sorry, 4 assists, 15 rebounds. If Draymond does that, bro, people are doing fucking backflips.
That's true.
Right?
I ain't gonna lie, but even sometimes during the playoffs last year, Looney was looking better than Draymond. Nor some portions like what was that game versus Memphis when he had 20 rebounds? What was that game 4, game 5? I think.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, if they get like anything out of on offense from Looney, like say he develops like a little corner 3 or something like that, or he can make a 3, bro, the Warriors are gonna be fucking smoking it, dog.
Hey, hear me out. I ain't gonna lie. You know the Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton game, the little short jumper he be shooting. I think Looney gonna bring that back. I think Looney gonna bring that, bro.
Yeah,
that little
Looney
short jumper right
he
there.
He had a midi at one point though.
That's what I'm saying. I think Chris Paul on the dump off, boom, he going 1-2. That's gonna be a little. That's gonna be beautiful. That's gonna be beautiful. I think he gonna get his mid range back this year with Chris Paul. Cause I just been going back. I've been watching Chris Paul just operate with DeAndre Ayton. I think him and Looney can have a very good synergy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That Draymond contract, I think it was more than fair.
Fair as fuck.
Like,
what?
Like, the more that I thought about it, bro, like it would have sucked for him to go and whatnot, right? But like, I don't think the defense. They're gonna be worse without him, but I think they could have made it up even if they lost him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it would have been like Ben Wallace leaving the Pistons type of thing, right? But I have a funny feeling that, you know, we're gonna like slowly start to move away from him.
Oh yeah, nah.
Because
like,
I'm slowly seeing it.
Nah, no. Draymond, I ain't gonna lie. Like, nah, it's been exposed since 2022. Draymond should be the 6th man. Like, that's how it should be. Like, because like we seen in what was that game 4 when Draymond very first got benched when Curry was doing the offense defense thing. Like, yeah, even last year when Draymond came off the bench, that shit looks so good. Like, that's what I feel like he needs to be the 6th man.
So when you're saying that going into this season, are you saying that in the context that Chris Paul should be starting or Kuminga?
No. I'm probably talking past this season. Probably like when Draymond hits like age 35, that's probably when he should. But not this year. I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't think he's ready to come off the bench yet. I don't think he's ready to accept that role. Because if he's gonna come off the bench, it's gonna have to be Kuminga that takes his spot. So. And Kuminga's not ready to. Well, I'm not gonna say that.
I don't think Kuminga can play the 4 right now, though.
Nah, he can't. But we could put Wiggins at the 4. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. Yes, that was always my thing. Even if Kuminga can't play the 4, let's just put Wiggins at the 4 and then just put Kuminga at the 3. And then
I would like
in starting lineups. Wiggins right now is more reliable point of attack. You have to have Wiggins as your main point of attack in starting lineups.
Even if you have Kuminga there, because I feel like Kuminga
as good as he has developed into as a point of attack wing defender, is not ready to night in and night out take the other team's best player. He's just not quite there. The difference is between an elite point of attack defender and an exceptional point of attack defender. Excuse me, exceptional.
Wiggins didn't become that until he was like 20.
Yeah.
25, you know what
25,
I'm saying?
Yeah, like 25.
Yeah, so it's like
it takes time. Like there is.
I mean, I feel like it's also a product of him just playing in Minnesota.
Well, yeah. That's fair. I mean, you know, he kind of wasn't trying in Minnesota. It was a bad culture. It's fucking cold in Minnesota. All of that stuff. That's a fair point. But with Kuminga, I think it's bro. If you match the athleticism with if he starts to like think the game, like he starts to anticipate stuff, if he gets to that level where you see him like jump in passing lanes and knowing where somebody's going to pass the ball, or you see him anticipate passes, or he's making anticipation type passes, that means he's getting the game, right? So
exactly. Because
if you ever start to see that shit happen, bro, it's over. Like,
if he's able to put that stuff together, right, he can get a little bit cheeky and aggressive with the way that he defends. Because you know why? He has the athletic tools to be able to recover on damn near anybody.
Exactly, bro. So
You know what I'm
so
saying? So that's the type of stuff. That's like I wouldn't expect to see that type of stuff till the All-Star break. If he's getting out the gate with that stuff, then it's scary hours. I'm sorry.
when Draymond was at his athletic peak, his help and recovery was probably the best of any defender ever, like any elite
Yeah.
defender ever. His anticipation and help and recover, and the fact that he's like a 6'6" guy with like a 7'2" wingspan, 7'3" wingspan. Like, you know how crazy that is, bro? So it's almost like he has the mobility of a guard, right? But he has the wingspan of like an elite shot blocker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of a freak that way. He doesn't look like a freak, but like he kind of is a freak that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's do this. I gotta bounce and I'm gonna go to the gym and all of that. But y'all want to go to Dre's channel?
I bet.
Let's go to Dre's channel.
sure.
Let's going back and forth, and I gotta bounce in a second. So let me kick it off, and we can do something tomorrow as well.
Sounds good.
Pajemski.